Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I guess I'm returning to you again, and I thought I was gonna go to work today, but it just poured like a motherfucker today, and I'm like, shit. Like, I guess I can't work today, but I'm returning to you again for a album review, and this is for one of the new album reviews that I said I was gonna do, but I thought it was going to take a little longer to find the album. But it's for Atreyu's new album, Baptize, that I just got done listening to. So I'm going to discuss what I listened to for this album and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this review. Now, the last album I reviewed from them was the In Our Wake album, and I really love that album. That's a very good album. Brandon's drumming and vocals in that album was good, but he decided to be the lead singer of the band, and unfortunately, they had a member that I think Alex something left the band. I'm not 100% sure what his name was again, but he left the band back in 2020 due to some problems they were having with him. And the bassist and Brandon are the only ones that are pretty much taking over this whole band now. And they found a new drummer too, so Brandon's pretty much the lead vocalist now. Uh, I think this album was good in some areas, and then it was iffy from time to time. Uh, just depending on which song it is, it just I don't know. This album executed alright. It's a fine album. It's just not the best thing I've heard from Atreyu. This is Atreyu at their sort of best. Uh, I think In Our Wake was a better album than this one, in my opinion. Um, Baptize was a really good song. I really liked it. Strange Powers of Prophecy is the intro to the album, and it's only like a minute and 3 seconds, so you're not in for a long track. But what my biggest concern with this album is the songs are very short, like really short, like in the 2 minute markers and the 2.5, 2 minutes and 40 section. Just depends. But it's under 3 minutes. The longest song on here was No Matter What, and that was like 3 minutes and 48 seconds. But no, these songs didn't execute too bad. But this is an album I'm gonna have to give it a few more listens, see if it will really grow on me. But yeah, it's gonna get a certain rating, uh, around the 6 minute marker of this video. But Sabotage Me was my favorite one. Weed I really liked. That was a really good one. It's not the drug. They're talking about lost in the weeds or whatever. Uh, is just it's a pretty good song to get into. I like Brandon's chorus part in the song Weed. It's very good. It's got a catchy chorus. Um, so when you hear it tomorrow or at midnight tonight, you're gonna really love the song Weed. Uh, but Fucked Up was another song. I don't know if I like that one that much, to be honest. It's not bad. It's just there are certain points in the song that don't execute very well with how the melody's playing out and how Brandon and the bassist are singing and screaming as well. So yeah, Sabotage Me is another one that I did like that I just said. Broken Again was not a bad song, but not my favorite one. Save Us was one of the weaker singles, in my opinion. I thought I liked it at a time, but now I'm just hesitant on that song. I know I reviewed it back in October of last year, so you can definitely go check out my review for it if you haven't seen it. I did pretty much all their single reviews, all four singles, because they've dropped four singles out of a 15-track album. So that's fine. Um, yeah, the title track is very good. That I can say. Deadweight, I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it, but coming back to it a second listen, I'm starting to like it. Um, Stay was not a bad one, but I don't know. I wasn't crazy about the opening verse where Brandon's singing the song, and it just didn't suit me well. I don't know. I just had moments where it felt cringy, but not at the point where I hated the song. I'm giving that a 4.5 out of 5. So, no matter what's a very good one. Oblivion was very good, and also Warrior. I did give it a 4.5 out of 5 when I reviewed it a few months ago, but now it's gonna get a 5 out of 5 because the song really did grow on me a lot more. Uh, Untouchable was very good with Jacoby Shaddix from Papa Roach in this song, and Matt Heafy from Trivium's in the Oblivion song. So I think you'll like certain featured artists. Travis Barker's in almost every fucking song that I've noticed when for any mainstream artist or whatever. So I'm just like, is he producing these songs or something? But overall, I thought Atreyu Baptize was a good album. I wouldn't say it's their best. Uh, I don't know how it's gonna suit well over me by the end of the year when I do the end of the year list, which is in a couple months, like 6 months from now. So we're already almost halfway done with the year, and this album, I was really hyped to see how it would turn out, but I had moments where I was like, is it gonna be good, kind of thing. But it exceeded my expectations a little to the point where I was like, okay, it didn't do so bad. So for score, I think I'm gonna give Atreyu's Baptize an 8 out of 10. This was a good album. I definitely would recommend checking out this album if you do like these kind of mainstream songs. The only slightest problem with the songs is the runtime for each song, because that's my biggest concern, and that's why I brought the rating down by zero point 0.5, because it would have gotten an 8.5 out of 10 if only the songs were a bit longer, but it probably wouldn't have done well even if the songs were longer. So, uh, who knows? Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the new Atreyu album, Baptize, if you've heard it already. And if you like this album review that I made for you guys almost mid this afternoon, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can, support the channel. I will be returning to you for the Rise Against Nowhere Generation album review in a little bit, I think. I gotta still do some cleaning. We've been putting it off for a bit, and I definitely gotta do some cleaning. So I'll come around to it sometime around 4 or 4:30 this afternoon. So definitely expect it around that time or for the review. But yeah, I had to go back and listen to Baptized by Atreyu again because maybe the songs might grow on me, and I'll probably have to listen to it again, but I wasn't crazy about a few songs like Save Us, Broken Again, Fucked Up, and Stay. Those were the only 4 songs I found to be overwhelming to me, in my opinion. But it's just my opinion, so you don't have to agree with me on it. It's just how I felt when I was listening to this album. But I will be returning to you for that Rise Against Nowhere Generation album review and another track review for Calvin Harris's new song By Your Side. So definitely tune in for all those upcoming videos that I'm going to be doing soon. And I will be doing Resident Evil Village game review this weekend, I believe. or before this weekend at least. I'll try. But stay safe, take care. I hope you enjoyed this album review for Atreyu Baptize, and I'll see you in my next video.